Much obliged, my Lord.
This is Council
Luyimbazi Nalukola. My Lord, I will not consume a lot of time, but rather only 2 minutes. My Lord, you have a simple task today, only to implement a constitutional commandment. Which is provided for under Article 23, Clause 6, C. My Lord, the provision is in respect of actual bail. Our application, my Lord, is not for a discretionary bail. And indeed, my Lord, the bail we are seeking, today the applicants are not here for a right to apply for bail. But rather to receive a bail, my Lord. That provision was deliberate and intentional by the framers of the Constitution of 1995. Deliberate and intentional. It was premised on, among others, the oppressive and imprisonment without trial which was characterized, I beg your pardon, which characterized our political history, my Lord. My Lord, denial of the right to a mandatory bail by the applicants now before you will be so detrimental to the values and the wishes the framers of the 1995 Constitution intended to achieve, my Lord. My Lord, I invite you, my Lord, to stand tall over the unsubstantiated allegations advanced by the state. To persuade you not to grant the application, my Lord. My Lord, I beg to rest.
I have only one or two things to say. Firstly, to reject the proposition in the paragraph 17 of the respondent's affidavit that the applicants have only spent 167 days. It just want to emphasize that there is only one state, and that is the state of Uganda. And
Says they have been on days, it seems that they have been on remand for only
167 days. They deliberately refused to account for the period between 20th of November 2024 and 20th February 2025. They admit that period in their affidavit, but they refuse to account for it. And I've said there's only one state, and it is the state of Uganda that was holding them between that period, which is 90 days. So if you add 90 days to their admitted 167 days, that's a whooping 257. But if we count up to today, it's 263, as indicated by my colleague, Area Support. You have the final word. Count the dates from actually the date of arrest. The date of arrest or abduction in Kenya by Ugandan military, indeed with the Kenyan military. That matter is subject of a case in the courts of Kenya. The other point, you have been told that the applicants, the first applicant, has been in many cases. What the prosecution is saying, this is in paragraph 18. They even cite an existing case, which is case number 624 of 2023. Kindly note, my lord, they are not talking of convictions. They are talking of prosecutions they have mounted against him without securing a single conviction. Prosecutions designed to keep the first applicant in custody, just like in this case. You can only put previous antecedents when a court has pronounced itself and there is a conviction. For the case that is pending before the Nakawa Court, 624 of 2023 criminal case, the prosecution cannot have their cake and eat it. Why have they not concluded the prosecution since 2023? You come to cite a case where again you are guilty of laches. The associates who are accused of singing are not named, nor are tapes of what he finds, the music that he finds not good, not so melodious to his ears. So it's a mere allegation. And what if others have sung? Are these two applicants going to be punished because others have sung? We are asking the court to ignore. Finally, I just want to remind the court that Article 126 of the Ugandan Constitution, which we happily borrowed from in Kenya, clearly states that the judicial authority comes from the people of Uganda. And it is to be exercised in accordance with the Constitution, which has been amply cited to you by my worthy colleagues who have elaborated on the law applicable in this case. Constitution also clearly states that it is the supreme law of the land. So I'm most respectfully telling the court that it has no option but to grant bail on terms, such terms as are reasonable, especially because the prosecution, as per the affidavits, have no compelling reason why the court should not. Before I hand over to my colleague, Mr. Karibara, to talk about the sureties, I want to seek the court's indulgence. I came a few minutes late because we came on a day flight. I'm also seeking to leave now because I'm on a flight to Nairobi at 4:30 because I have a funeral to attend tomorrow. So I seek the court's indulgence. I'll be leaving, but I'm comfortable that I'm leaving to a team that has performed so well and continues to explain what about
My Lord, my